People ruin people. That's the brutal truth no one likes to say out loud. Most of the stress in your life didn't come from traffic or bills. It came from someone who couldn't keep their mouths shut, someone who didn't think before they acted, or someone who treated you like a punching bag for their own failures. And if you look closely, you'll realize something else. Those people aren't rare. They're everywhere. At work, at home, in your circle of friends, even at family gatherings where you thought it was safe. The worst part? If you don't know how to protect yourself, their noise becomes your noise. Their drama becomes your headache. And slowly, without even noticing, you start living life on their terms instead of yours. But listen, this doesn't have to be your story. You can stop them from hijacking your peace. You can build a shield so solid that no fool's chaos can crack it. And no, I'm not talking about yelling back, clapping back, or wasting your breath trying to outshout them. That's their game. I'm talking about something sharper. Awareness, control, boundaries. 3 weapons they can't touch. So let's break this down. And while you're listening, I want you to think, who is that one person that drains you the most? Keep their face in your mind, because this isn't theory, it's practice. Here's the first truth you need to swallow. Don't argue with them. Ever. The moment you argue with a fool, you're already playing their game. And they never play to win by logic, they play to exhaust you. It's like wrestling in the mud. You come out dirty, tired, and they're laughing because you gave them the show they wanted. Do you really want to be someone's entertainment? No. You walk away. You keep your voice calm. You let silence do the talking. Attention is their food. Starve them. Second, protect your energy like it's gold. Because it is. Think about your phone battery. If you keep every random app running in the background, don't be surprised when it dies before noon. Same with your life. Every conversation, every text, every argument costs your battery. Ask yourself, am I giving my energy to people who lift me or to people who drag me? Because the truth is, not everyone deserves access to you. Boundaries are not rude. Boundaries are self-respect. Third, learn to spot them early. They're not hiding, it's just that most of us ignore the signs. They talk more than they listen. They live for drama but avoid responsibility. They love pointing fingers but never at themselves. If you see this pattern, don't tell yourself, maybe they'll change. No, they won't. The longer you let them camp in your life, the harder it is to evict them. Protect yourself early. Fourth, don't take the bait. This one is tough, because idiots know your buttons better than you think. They'll drop little comments just to watch you explode. They'll poke at you until you break. Why? Because your anger entertains them. But here's the twist. They don't know what to do with silence. They don't know how to handle someone who refuses to react. Walk away and suddenly the game is over. You keep your power. Fifth, and maybe most important, build a shield of self-respect. Idiots thrive where standards are low. If you don't show people how to treat you, they'll decide for themselves. And trust me, they won't be generous. But the moment you raise your standards, everything shifts. You stop saying yes when you mean no. You stop letting people talk over you. You stop apologizing for existing. Self-respect isn't loud, but it is unshakable. And once you carry it, fools can't penetrate it. Let me give you a real-world story. In 2014, during the Sochi Winter Olympics, a speed skater named Olga Graf shocked the world. She wasn't even expected to medal, but she pushed through and won bronze. While cameras flashed, she did something small but powerful. She refused to let the crowd or the media rush her. She took her victory lap slowly, head high, soaking in her moment. Later, she said that years of being underestimated had taught her one thing. I don't need their noise to know my worth. That's the point. Sometimes it's not about cutting people out, it's about cutting their influence. Here's a test you can use starting today. After spending time with someone, ask yourself, do I feel heavier or lighter? Do I feel inspired or drained? Do I feel like my real self or like I'm shrinking? Your body knows the truth before your brain tries to rationalize it. Trust the feeling. It never lies. And here's the twist you probably didn't expect. Sometimes the idiot is you. Painful, right? But real. Every one of us has had moments where we complained too much, ignored good advice, or argued just to feed our ego. Protecting yourself from idiots isn't only about avoiding them, it's about checking yourself. Don't be the person who drains others. Don't be the walking storm in someone else's peace. Ask yourself if people feel lighter after leaving me or heavier. That reflection alone can change how you move in this world. Now let's bring this all home. Protecting yourself from idiots is not about building walls, it's about building wisdom. It's knowing which battles are worth your breath, which people deserve your energy, and which situations require nothing but silence. Idiots won't disappear from the earth, but the moment you stop letting them matter, your life shifts. Suddenly, the air feels lighter, your focus sharpens, your time feels more valuable, and you start living on your terms. Don't let them live rent-free in your head. Charge them boundaries, charge them silence, charge them self-respect. That's how you protect your peace. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and tell me what's one way you protect yourself from people who drain you. Share it, because someone else watching this might need your strategy. And if this message hits you deep, hit that like button like you're swatting a mosquito buzzing in your ear. Subscribe for more if you're serious about protecting your mind, your energy, and your peace. Because let's be real, life is too short to waste on fools.